going to. You're going to win the game. You're going to be the
Well, that makes
hero.
it
And in
boring.
spite of the incredible, well, it won't be boring to you because you have no fucking idea the fix is in. You'll just be great. You'll be so fucking fantastic. And so you rather live your life as a failure. Go ahead.
Where's poetry and failing?
Well, whatever. The poetry is a pile of crap. I mean, jeez, you want to live that? Fine. Go live your poetry. Like I say, virtual reality doesn't take any of that away from you. You want to live this mundane life, you can do it in virtual reality. You can be in Stickam on Saturday night talking to a bunch of fucking ignoramuses who can't add, 2 plus 7. And go ahead, you can
That's
do that
10.
if that's what you want to fucking goddamn do. All right, you can talk to them about how wonderful the real world is. It's too bad that nighttime comes and we can't be outside petting deers right now. I'm just so damn horny for it. Yeah, go ahead. You want to live that as your reality? Fine, you can do it in virtual reality. I plan on doing something fucking a lot more
Hey,
spectacular
I
than
agree
that.
with you.
I plan on being a 5 million fucking foot dragon with a 7 million pound penis, and I'm gonna fuck the shit out of everything. I'm gonna do all
Hey,
kinds of fucking crap. I'm not gonna be some boring ass human stuck in
hey,
fucking stick cam. I know that for certain. When I'm in virtual reality, I will not be spending my Saturday evenings talking to you dumb fucks.
hey, I agree with you.
Thanks for the compliment, by the way.
Because you got long hair.
I'm mostly not.
So what? I should just kick this Obi guy, right? He's just being an annoying little fucktard, right? I think so.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey,
What did I
come on,
do?
man. Hey, come on, man. You open your mouth and you just don't say anything worth anybody hearing, so I'm kicking you the fuck out of the room. Douchebag.
Okay, so I was going to make a point before that O guy jumped in. But anyway, going back to your sex analogy and how impragmatic your ideal of virtual reality is, it doesn't seem. I mean, you talk about the context of sexuality and the context of sex, but the only way you can have a context that ideal context of having sex with a person is if you have an immediate bodily sensory awareness of what sex feels like, and that contributes itself.
Of course, you have a memory, so you can have real memories of deprivation, or you can have implanted memories of deprivation. But the point is, you have to have a cause to be horny for it. Right? You have to be hungry, so the hunger has to be real. Okay, you can't fake the hunger. You can fake the causes of it. All right, but I mean, you get an erect penis, you're gonna have ambition. You're gonna be motivated. So I just don't see that being any problem in virtual reality. I mean, it's not going to be a problem. But yeah, you're going to have a context. You're going to have a context that tells you, I want to nail that bitch. And if you don't have that context, if you don't have the desire, then obviously you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, but that context has to be grounded with an experiential reality.
Well, I said it can either be done through you actually have real experience, real life. You go into virtual reality after you're 21 years of age or something, or you implant the memories. You implant the memory of a life.
Thing is, in a virtual reality, all of these puzzles and challenges and the animals you meet, they're all just going to be someone else created them up. That seems like that's second class compared.
Oh yeah, compared to having a dumb DNA molecule make it instead. Yeah, dumb DNA makes so much better a movie. I always have dumb DNA write movie scripts because dumb DNA knows so much fucking better. I mean, bullshit. Come on, Pyro. This is just lame. We can do it better. A hell of a lot better.
You just said you want to reproduce things from the real world, the context from the real world.
Look, Pyro, how many video game sales was there last year for Go Pet the Deer? Okay, Go Pet the Deer game. How many video game sales were there for the Go Pet the Deer game? Or Petting Zoo? Petting Zoo. I bet that's a real popular one, right? Do they even have a video game called Disneyland? Do they even have one? I mean, virtual reality is just amusement park times a million. I mean, it's everything. You can have anything you want. I mean, you can live as James Bond. You can play golf in Pebble Beach. You can fuck Christina Applegate or whoever your preference may be. Uh, you know, and then you can all do it all again the next day. I mean, it just never ends, and you never get old, and you never get cancer, and you don't even get bit by a mosquito if you don't want to.
Hey, so changing the subject a little, Mendham, what happened with that phone call with that pretty girl when she called you? I didn't see the blog TV or whatever it was. Was it a good time?
Well, actually, it's kind of lame, I thought, but you know, the people seem to have had a good time listening to it for whatever reason. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of slimy. But the guy's name is somebody ought to remember. So if you go to his blog TV channel, the videos are on his channel page on
Eden's
blog
Cancer.
TV. Yeah, something Eden's Cancer. Um, and yeah, no, so yeah, it was just crank call 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd gotten up about 5 minutes earlier, so but I was awake. So, but when you think about the whole idea of doing that live in blog TV, I mean, they could have really embarrassed me if I fell for it. And shit, that's just kind of a slammy thing to do. But whatever, that's how people are. I mean, they can't make a show out of doing something original of themselves. They have to go out and make, they crank called Mannix the Pirate, and he didn't play along too well.
Yeah, you're well trained in prank phone calls, that's for sure.
Hold on, was this Healthy
It's
Addict
even
who was
kind
doing
of
the prank?
disappointing, though, that my crank callers now, I have to worry about my crank callers being fake crank calls. I mean, damn. Shit.
One time when I was a kid, I was prank calling people in the neighborhood, and right in the middle of a really good prank, my mom picked up the phone and was like, "Yeah, you gotta get on the phone."
Yeah, I only did the orange juice thing, you'd call people up and pretend you were the phone company and convince them to fix their own phone. So you'd have them unscrew the phone, and the cure was to put orange juice on the context of the phone, and it was just pretty, it was stupid, but it was funny. So it actually worked. I mean, people would do whatever the phone is telling me I must fix the phone, and they would fall for it. Uh, well, that's ethical grounding, Dusty. I mean, there's no. The ethical thing is the fail-safe position. Until you can prove that life is actually accomplishing something of merit, you've got no business taking the risk. Because you are not the one who has to endure the risk. The suffering is going to be imposed on some other consciousness that didn't ask for your benevolent bestowment.